Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Getting myself set up here. Pardon me. I'm just having some technical difficulties. We are. I think we are set. All right, we're live a little bit earlier than usual, but I wanted to get some screen time in. Got a busy week ahead, but I am definitely alive. I don't know why I said I'm definitely alive. I'm alive. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be on this live again once again with you guys. And let's just take it slow, you know what I mean? Let's take the market slow today. Let's just take whatever's in front of us, and if an opportunity arises, then why don't we take it together, huh? Not financial advice. Let's jump into here to see if we got some news going on, y'all. We got November 10th, Monday, November 10th. And as of November 10th this morning, we have no red folder news. I believe Wednesday, Thursday we have CPI tentatively Thursday morning. So we want to stay aware of that probably as we get closer to Wednesday, markets might be a little bit choppy. They might start to bounce around a bit because we have CPI coming. So that being said, today we have clear skies. No freaking news, nothing crazy unless Donald Trump decides to tweet something. We should be clear. So like we always do, let's mark off our levels, our supply, areas of supply and demand. We've got a 1 hour supply right here. So I'm gonna move this over. And then we have another area of supply up here. Gonna move this right over. Okay. Let's jump down to our demand levels. Let's see here. So we've got a little bit of a demand here. Probably tighten this up a bit. And we've been running ever since market opened yesterday. We had some news come out saying that the government is going to reopen again. So the shutdown's going to be coming down, going away, which is bullish news. And then we also got a tweet from Donald Trump saying that a lot of a lot of the tariff money that the United States has been supposedly making will be going towards a $2,000 stimulus bonus to the citizens of the United States, which is like 2020 all over again, right? Like we're all gonna get $20,000 or $2,000 just poop plop right into our bank account somehow, which is one crazy to think that that's even capable, that we all can just receive $2,000 just like that. The government can send us money without even us wanting to reject it. Like we have no choice. We have to accept the $2,000 that's going to be put into our account. What if we don't want the money, which is crazy, but like that's sometimes how I think. Like, what if I don't want the money? Do I have to accept it? And in this case, you do. It just gets sent to your account. That's for another conversation. But that's bullish news. That's bullish for the crypto market. That's bullish for the stock market, futures. So, which is why for the last few hours, 8 hours or so, since yesterday, we've been climbing up. So obviously I'd like to be taking longs at some place, right? But there might be some opportunity to short in some area, but we have to be prepared for that. I'm just going to go over to my trading view chart, make sure I line it up the same way that I have it on here. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Anybody do anything fun? Anything interesting? Interesting enough to mention, maybe? As for me, just chilled. Watched a movie. I watched Predator. That thing was fire. Predator was a good movie. It was entertaining and very interesting, I guess, like creating a new language, like how they created a new language, and pretty cool. Top Gear, what up? Good morning, good morning. So there's this trend line break here. We have about an hour until market open. So this is a good time, depending on what setup or what you're trying to trade, because this is essentially the overlap of Tokyo session or London session and New York session right now in this window. So London's about to close, New York's about to open, so there's good amount of volume. So we're a little bit earlier than market open, but that's what I'm looking for. So we're just going to sit here and wait to see something kind of formulate. So I'd like to see it break this low here on the 5 minute. I'm going to break this low, make a new lower low, come up to short is a trade idea. Eliana, hopefully I said that right. What's up? Good morning, good morning. On the 1 minute, because we're so bullish right now, this seems quite interesting right here on a 1 minute time frame long. If we're just trading with the trend, would be a quick $460 scalp with 1 mini. Is this BTC? No, this is gold, actually. Which is the old school Bitcoin, if you know what I mean. Is that a game? No. I mean, I guess so. It can be a game. This is stock markets or futures. But I do treat this like a video game, and I love me some video games. Played some Call of Duty this weekend for like an hour, and then I got whooped. So then I rage closed or whatever, they rage quit and moved on. But this is very much like a video game. As of right now, we are in a 5-minute demand. Okay. So is it likely to run up? Yeah, there is a good chance that we continue this long trend higher. So I'd be interested if we decided to go long. But I'm going to be patient because it looks like on the 5-minute we're rejecting. So I love Call of Duty. Same here. Same here. I'm a Halo fan at heart. Halo's like my number one, but it's just been, I have a PS5 and I haven't played Halo in such a long time. But they're remaking Halo, and I'm so excited. Like the original first Halo, where there was no multiplayer online. It was just the story. And I am definitely getting that once it's out. Okay, so we are making a new lower high. Boom, 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 boom. This right here, my friends, is what I'm looking for. You play like Roblox? I don't. I've never played Roblox before, to be honest. I know it's popular. I know it's popular. All right, so we did make a new lower low instead of a lower high. So I'd be interested to take it short right up here. It's kind of early, not gonna lie, but why not? It's a setup. So risk $300 right now. I'm trading a challenge account or eval for TopStep. Is this gold? Yes, it is. This is gold. I haven't looked at NQ today, but let's jump over to NQ. All right, let's jump to NQ on the 1 hour. Excuse me, guys. Had my coffee, so have oat milk in here. So I don't know, maybe I'm a little gassy. But this is NQ. We have this nice 1 hour supply. It's very far away. And then we have a 1 hour demand down here. And that's pretty much it right now. What's your strategy? Supply and demand, break of structure, trendline break. It's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. So let me go to gold and show you guys a few things that make me want to get into a trade. One, trendline break. So thus we have a trendline break. I would want price to be inside of a 1 hour supply or demand, which this large purple box up here, or pink box, I can't tell, is going to be your 1 hour supply. On the 5 minute, ideally, I like to see a break of structure. Okay. So a break of structure is when price makes a lower low instead of a lower high. So price broke down. See this 5-minute candle here? It broke below this last lower high. So it broke below it. And then my entry would be in a 5-minute supply area, which is going to be this blue candle. And that's where I'd want to go short. Does price come to my area sometimes? Sometimes it doesn't. And I miss out on the move, but that's life. You trade pre-market? I used to. Okay, so Arizona has a weird time zone where market opened at 6:30 my time, but because of daylight savings, market now opens at 7:30. So I'll be trading pre-market as much as possible. So the answer is yes now. It was no before, and yes now. And we might be done. You know, if this trade opportunity presents itself and we get a winner, I won't be trading for market open. I'll be done. I'll be just chilling with you guys. We can talk about life. Oh, can you guys do me a favor? It would mean so much to me if you can tap the like button. It would just help me so much with like building the channel, getting like, you know, growing the community and helping other people get into the markets. Manny, absolutely, man. No worries. Just look up supply and demand. There's plenty of free videos out there. But the like button, push into the algorithm, and I always keep saying this on every live. It's great to trade and lose money with other people. It sucks when you lose money by yourself. It's the worst feeling. It sucks to lose money in general. But when you lose money with other people, it's just more fun, you know, or less painful. And then it also is lonely if you're making all this money by yourself, right? You want to make money with other people. So that's why I have this community. So yes, tap that like button. So it gets pushed out. It's pushed out by the algorithm gods. All right, so we're getting close to our entry. Let's see if we get it. Let's take a look at our poll here. Does the markets rally? That's not good English, guys. Sorry. It's supposed to say, do the markets rally back to all-time highs this week? 58% of you guys say yes. 42% of you say no. Which currency are you trading? Right now, this is actually gold. So if you're in the Forex market, it's XAU USD. And if you're trading futures, it's just GC. And is that mini or micro? I'm trading minis right now. This is an eval account on TopStep, a 50K eval. I'm up $2,190. You need 3,000 to pass. So yeah, this hurts to see. It hurts to see this rejection because we might miss out on the opportunity long. But we gotta live with that. That's the setup, right? That's the opportunity, is to try to wait for a retracement or the next short, or to go short. And if it goes lower, I gotta manage my emotions and remember that there's always opportunity in the market and not feel FOMO like I am right now, because that sucks. NGL, guys, NGL, not gonna lie, it kind of sucks missing out on this right now, but we're just gonna let price do its thing. We're just gonna let price do its thing. Buy limit 4088. You got a buy limit at 4088. Yeah, I like that area for longs. I mean, I had this box drawn out, which is a 1 hour demand, and I can see long stepping in here at 4088. Nice. I ran up 1200 on a Friday and gave it all back yesterday evening. I should have just waited until today instead of and sized down, because now the trailing drawdown is on my ass. Oh man, I don't cuss, sorry. I usually don't cuss, and I just read that out loud. On my butt. Yeah, sucks, man. That sucks. We've all been there, and it's funny reading that because I know that exact scenario where it's like it's like Sunday evening and you want to pass. You're like, okay, I'm gonna pass, bro. Like, screw this. I'm gonna pass. The week's gonna be easy. I'm gonna go fund it, and I'm good. And you get a losing trade, and then you get another losing trade. You're like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make that losses back so that I can start Monday fresh, and then you lose even more. I totally get that, and bro, I'm with you on that. Obviously, everybody knows the answer to that, and you know the answer. I shouldn't have traded yesterday, but it's easier said than done, bro. And people will say all day long, wow, you're stupid for trading on Sunday. Everybody has to deal with that feeling, and I'm still learning that. Do you wait for the pullback to be safer? Yeah, I mean, in simpler terms, yes. I wait for the pullback to be safer. Also, the quote unquote RR, or risk to reward, is much more in my favor. For instance, if I got in here, I'd make more if I got in here and it went short, right? That's one. And then the number two, excuse me, guys. Number two, I don't want to chase something. I'd rather go with the market. So I'd rather not just chase it, because look, I could have got in and yeah, I would have made money, but now my entry would be somewhere around here, thinking about getting out, whatever the case is. I'd rather get in here, and if I'm wrong and I lose $300, I lose $300. If I'm right, I can manage the trade a bit better. Exactly how it went, bro. How do you overcome that and apply discipline? Dude, that's the golden question, bro. I'm still figuring that out, to be honest. Like, I think it's not, yes, it is about discipline. It is about doing the right thing when you need to do the right thing, right? That's discipline. But beyond discipline, there's emotions, and there's psychology, and there's attachment to money, and the future of, am I going to be a successful trader? Like, all these thoughts have to go through your mind. And instead of putting a hard stop on discipline and saying, I need to not do this, the question should be why do I want to do this? Is what I ask myself whenever I feel that feeling of like, okay, it's Sunday night, I'm going to trade, it's getting kind of late, I'm going to get ready for, work tomorrow. Why do I want to trade right now? And when I ask myself that question, what usually pops up is because I'm trying to make money. Okay, why am I trying to make money? Are my bills paid? Do I have money in the account? My wife and I have food in the fridge, I have clothes on my back. So do I need to make money absolutely right now? Then I say to myself, no, I don't need to make money right now. So then what else is there? Am I trying to prove something to myself? Am I trying to prove something to you guys that I can make money? So I think, yes, apply discipline. That's like the easiest answer. What I challenge you to do is try to be aware enough and ask yourself, why am I about to trade? And if you can ask yourself that outside of the trading hours, even during trading hours, that should help you be a little bit more disciplined. I say quotation disciplined because that's what everybody says. Be disciplined. You need to be disciplined about this and that. And that doesn't fly with me. Just being disciplined isn't always the answer. If everybody can just be disciplined, then we'd have a lot more less problems, and I wouldn't be obese. Okay. So it's more than just being disciplined. I'm trying to lose weight. Actually, I'm on a health program called Optavia. It saved my life the first time. I was 420 pounds and pre-diabetic. It was really bad. I couldn't even touch my toes, couldn't tie my shoes. My wife had to tie my shoes. It was the most embarrassing time of my life. I say all that because this program saved my life. I got to 420 down to like 290. And then I started kind of plateauing again. I've been off the program for almost 2 years. So I jumped back on it. Today's my first day. So can I get some likes in the chat or some W's? Because I want to be able to be successful at this again and lose more weight. Not because I'm trying to be more disciplined, but because I want to feel better. Sorry for that rant. But all All right, so we are missing out on this move. I'm totally fine with it, guys. It's okay to miss out on trades. Sometimes the opportunity presents itself and it doesn't get to your area of interest to short. Okay? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But that's the way it goes. So, if anything, if we do get a retracement again, I'm going to move things down to this 5-minute supply and look to short here. If we go to my trading view account, okay, I have a 13 EMA. The 13 EMA is inside of this 5-minute supply. I try to keep my TopStep trading view chart or my TopStep charts clean. So that's why you don't see the 13 EMA. What's this pair? This is gold. If you're Forex, which it sounds like it is, your XAU USD. Looks like it's approaching 4088 for sure. Yeah, that's a 1 hour demand. So I would like to enter longs somewhere here if we get there. But in the meantime, I would like to short if we get a retracement up. Do I feel FOMO because I didn't get anything? Yeah, of course. I feel FOMO because I'm missing out on some money, but just got to face it. No one said that, by the way. I'm just like talking to myself. I feel FOMO right now, missing out on this. Buy limit standby 4088. Cool, bro. I think you said that already. We're all waiting for you. 488, you got it. I don't know why you keep saying it. Yes, 488. Super Saba is buying at 488, everybody. I'm going to put your name down here so you don't have to repeat it. I think if you're right, you're right. Sweet. Super Saba buying here. Boom. Simon, what up? XAU, that's right. Health is wealth. 100%, my friend. I have not had much of that wealth, I should say. I've been feeling like crap most of my life. I've been overweight almost literally my whole life since I was a child. Stand by, guys. I gotta message my team. Good morning. I will be chat shortly. I will be in the meeting. Okay. I'm proud of you, fam, and your weight journey, and glad you took a chance to better yourself, because now I get to have this convo with you. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I'm doing it. I'm doing it this time. I'm really gonna get down to like 200. That's my goal. I appreciate the message. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay, so it's coming up to our sell area. So what I'm going to do is just enter in here, risking 300 if we do get to this point. So we'll be risking 300 to potentially make 900. Also, do you trade fair value gaps? I see price approaching 1 for potential entry. I don't. I used to look at FEGs, but I don't anymore. Does it work? Yeah, I've seen it work before, but there's too many things I look at already. Trendline breaks, 13 EMA, 200 EMA, supply and demand, 5-minute on supply and demand, 1 hour supply and demand. I used to have so many different like indicators to help me make decisions, and I just simplified it to what I have now. There's nothing wrong with fair value gaps. It's just that it forced me to look at trades and then it made my bias different on what I would actually take. So yeah, that's my answer. Pardon me, excuse me. Market opens in 30 minutes, everyone. So if we do get in this trade, I'd be intrigued to keep my stops tight. If we're in profit, go to break even. Let's take a look here at our poll. Do the markets rally back to all-time highs this week? With more votes, 58% of you say, you betcha. 42% of you say, dude, no. Okay. I'm a bear at heart, so I want to see things continue to crash, but yeah. So again, we had to break a structure, price it, and come into our area of actual entry supply up here, 5-minute supply. So we formed this new 5-minute supply area or area of interest for me to enter. And I'd want to go short. Now, it's pretty tricky. You know, this could just enter me in and continue long. But at this point, you know, you got to try getting in somewhere. So that's where I'm trying to go. That's where I'm trying to enter. And, you know, this 5-minute supply and demand setup that I look for sometimes doesn't play out, guys. Sometimes this strategy just stops working. You know, sometimes my area of entry never actually comes anymore because the markets are fluid. The markets aren't a set pattern and things change every single day. So sometimes my setup never occurs and I have to use a different strategy or, you know, enter on 1-minute time frame as opposed to 5-minute. All right. So it looks like we are rallying up a little bit, which is nice. I'm hoping we push higher. By 7:15, everyone, I am going to, if we don't get to my price or my area of entry by 7:15, which is 9:15 Eastern Standard, then I'm gonna take the trade off. Nuruhan Kanyam Harmal. Good morning. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Team is not replying. Okay, guys, it looks like yet again we did not get our area of entry there, which is pretty frustrating. You go live every day, mate. I try to go every day. I don't want to solidify that and say, yes, I'm going to go live every day, but I do want to go live every day. For instance, tomorrow I might have a video shoot for my client because I manage social media accounts where I have to be somewhere by 9 a.m. my time, but it's an hour and a half drive. So I may or may not be able to go live. So the short answer is yes, but I might not be able to every single day. All right, so now we have this counter trend line forming. It's already 7:03. Dang it. Dang it. Oh man, I'm gonna take it all off. Because my areas of entry, the retracements aren't pulling back like I want them to. Which is fine. I'm not mad, but I do feel FOMO. Like you guys are watching me miss out on all this opportunity where I could have just entered in short, but that's not part of my strategy. That's not part of how I trade. And if I were to just start entering in short randomly in different areas, that's called gambling and not following any sort of system. And then I'm going to be emotional, and then I'm going to go until, and then I'm going to blow up the account. So there you go. So we are coming into this 1 hour demand down here. Super Saba, if you're still here, I put your buy limit here. I am going to be looking to go long in this area. Market open if we continue this trend line. Just like that. Patience. I am learning patience. Okay. Okay. Coming back up here. Just 1 second, guys. We're just staying patient, everybody. Staying patient. I work 9 to 5 and find it hard to take trading seriously in the community. Others make it seem like trading is a scam, and only people who make money are gurus and who sell courses. LOL. I feel you, bro. I feel you. XRP crypto. Yeah. There is a stigma. There is a stigma to trading for sure. I did feel that way for a little bit, where people just make money off of courses, but I do follow people that I've followed for years that make money and don't necessarily sell courses. And I'm very particular of who I follow. Stop following a lot of people, but I always shout them out. Doyle Exchange. He used to be at Forex, but now he's in futures. He trades live funds, no prop firms. So Doyle Exchange. And Carmine Rosado. Excuse me. I took Carmine Rosado's course. I paid for it and actually learned from it. I paid for a lot of other courses, but Carmine Rosado, shout out to Carmine. He's the person I learned from, took some of the course, built my own like strategy, and went from there. So yeah. Trading isn't a casino. The thing is, 99% of traders don't know how to read the market. Basic technical analysis is a losing game. Yeah, I agree with you somewhat, to be honest. Some people, I agree with you. Technical analysis isn't everything. You got to know some of the overall broad market, but to be honest, bro, like, you got to set up and you know what you're looking at, and it's technical analysis, and it's like, it works for you. Like Doyle Exchange, I was with his community for a very long time, and I traded live with him in his community for months, and he would show his losses, and he would show his wins. He was definitely winning every single day, majority of the time, and when he lost, he accepted the losses and just moved on. Right? That's the difference. Is when you lose money, can you accept the loss and not overtrade? I still have that issue. Doyle, over years of experience, knows when he loses on his setup, it's time to move on. Right? So, yeah. I've said this before, but you can pray to the moon and stars and go short only on full moons and when it's low tide and make money. No one's going to cry and no one's going to say you're wrong. If you're making money and it's because you only go short when there's full moon and low tide, no one's going to say you're stupid. You're making money, bro. All right, guys, we're coming down to 7:15. Missed out on some opportunities here, but We're just going to stay patient and watch this trend line. Market open soon in about 17 minutes, 16 minutes. If you haven't done so, it would mean the world to me if you could tap the like button. It would just help me, or tap the hearts, because it would help me kind of push this to the right people, to more people like us here in the community. And if I've earned it, I'd love to have your subscription to the channel, as I'm just grinding to grow the channel, putting out. I have a video, full long form content video coming out soon. My team's gonna edit it, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, would mean a lot if you left a like button or a subscription. One of those will be good. You must limit chaos and let profits breathe. Yeah, 100%. That's the hard part. Once you're in a trade, you're out of control, right? Meaning, like, you have the only power you have is to close a trade. And if you don't let the trade breathe, you lose profits. I've seen that many times. Sorry, guys, 1 second. What is your long content about? The video coming out, give you guys a little exclusive. It is about how prop firms portray that you have a 50K account when really you don't. If you're trading like TopStep and you're trading a 50K account, you got to turn 50K into 53K. It's all fugazi, because really your maximum loss limit, which is $2,000 on a TopStep account on a 50K, is the actual cash that you're trading. So I talk about in the video, you have to mentally understand that you're only trading $2,000 and you're turning 2,000 into 3 or into 5, and that's not easy. So yeah, I'm giving too much. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the video to come out. Okay, yes, sir. I visited my family here in our province to check on them. Everything was okay. Team in the Philippines is out of electricity. They're having issues out there. So I'm just trying to manage that right now. So if you're in the Philippines and you just went through that typhoon, hope you're safe. Hope your family's safe. Stay safe out there. I always risk 0.2% of a trade, and when I lose one trade, I'm done for the day. It's all about long-term consistency. Opportunities will not vanish. Tomorrow's another day. Boom. Mic drop. That's the truth. Opportunities every single day, and manage your risk. The one and done is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I tried sticking to the one and done, but not my thing. I try to limit to three trades a day. So earlier this morning, we watched this break of structure. Was hoping to enter up here, never got our entry point, and we have dropped down ever since then, which is fine. We just wait for the next setup. Could you also broadcast in horizontal form? The vertical form does not fit my screen well. Are you looking for? Are you at you on a mobile device or computer? Yeah, I was planning to go horizontal again live, but I don't know how that works. Ever since I was going live vertically, I have gotten more like people joining and people like watching. And that's the goal, obviously. I'm not going live here to just go live for one or two people. I want to have a community and grow. So my fear is if I go horizontal format, I lose the momentum of everybody kind of joining. So for now, it's going to be vertical for now. And then I'll be coming out with long form content as time goes on. Could you also broadcast? Oh, you can check after market hours. There's a way to do both. Oh, for real? Now that is sick. I didn't know that. Thanks, man. I will definitely check that out. Dragon Maxwell. What's up, brother? Okay, Super Saba, if you're still here, it looks like it's coming to your buy area. Let's jump over to NQ. It's just pretty choppy right now. I've been watching for a while. Your strat is 1 hour time frame, look for resistance support, and 5-minute time frame, then look for market structure. Yes, 1 hour supply and demand, support resistance, whatever, same thing, yeah. And then 5-minute break of structure, 5-minute structure break. And then 5-minute entry in a supply or demand area. NQ, these wicks are pretty bullish, but I wouldn't want to go long yet because market's about to open. If I were to go long, it'd be somewhere down here. Somewhere down here. There's a nice trend line short that interests me here on the 5-minute on NQ, but we're not focused on NQ. We're watching gold right now. getting the trend line break, but guys, I cannot. I'm too scared because the market's just opening. It's not a good move for me. It's not a good move to take this. Boom. Electric. Sorry guys, I'm managing my team. Philippines. I'm making sure they're all off today. Said hi. What's up, Lewis? Welcome. Equal lows at 24,455 in NQ. Nice little downside for the RTH open. Does it open at 6:30? Yes. Market opens at 6:30 here, or depending where you're at, but halfway of the hour, half the hour, whatever you call that. Yeah, NQ is about to open in 5 minutes. Market's about to open in 5 minutes. So I'm just being patient with gold. I will be looking for longs on gold. I just don't know exactly when. I just want to let price kind of play out. Where's everybody watching from? If you're still here watching, type where you're at. Last stream, last Friday, we had people in India, Australia. Let me know where you're at. Maybe you're in Arizona. I'm here in Arizona. Okay, I definitely want to go long, but I just oh, that makes sense. That's why you're asking 6:30, because Cali, you're an hour behind. Bulgaria, that is cool. The lady I manage, her name's Mariah. My office is on top of a car dealership, and down they sell BMWs, Porsches, really cool. And Mariah, she's from Bulgaria, is what I'm trying to say. She owns the car dealership. Really, really cool. You want to check it out, Shiki, it's Dream Garage AZ. That's their company from Bulgaria. They buy like Mercedes GLS SUVs, and they convert it with propane, and they sell it and send it to Bulgaria. Florida, bro. I'm from Tampa. I'm from Tampa, Florida originally. Raised in Tampa, Florida. Straya, mate. Whoa, where's Straya? Hold on, I've never heard of Straya. Australia? Straya, Australia? Oh wait, I don't know where that is. Location. Yeah, it's Australia. Cool, that's awesome, man. Welcome. Great time zone for trading. Lovely place. Yeah, I totally agree. Right, the main reason, or one of the main reasons why I moved to the West Coast from Florida, is to be able to trade earlier and then have the rest of the day. Because when I was trying to trade at 9:30 Florida time to like 12, I mean that's like the meat of the day, where so many calls and meetings. So right now I come to my office around 5:45 in the morning. I kind of get prepared for the day. Go live at 6:30 is my goal. Be done by 8:30 my time, and then I manage social media accounts. It's one of my businesses, and then I also manage call centers, cold call centers, and then I kind of consult. So my day's like really busy. But this is exactly why I moved to the East Coast or West Coast, is to have that time hack. Ultimately, I want to move to California, but the taxes are just crazy out there. But ideally, would love to be in California trading 5:30 in the morning every single day, no matter what, and being done by 7:30, and then having the rest of the day to manage my businesses or go for a hike with my wife or whatever. All right, my team in the Philippines will be off today, which I did not plan on, but they just went through a super typhoon. And majority of them don't have power or have issues with power right now. And I'm just going to give them and figure things out. I'm glad they're safe and healthy. No one's injured. Nice. I get to work here 4:30 p.m. on the charts all morning to get at another productive engagements. That's awesome. 4:30 p.m. on the charts. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I don't know if I could do that. My brain would be fried by then. My brain would be totally fried by then. All right. Bing, bing, bing. Market is open, everybody. Super Saba, you almost got filled. It is time for me to eat my fueling. This is what I have to eat every 2.5 hours. There's multiple ones, but the bars are just easy because just quick and I have to be on the road. So this is what it looks like. This is every 2.5 hours. Right now, 7:30. So I got another one at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10. Yoshiki, what do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Let's make some money today, everybody. Let's make some money. Oh, you trade all day? Let's go. NQ is ripping. We want to let around 15 minutes go by, guys. We want to let some time go by. So let's not rush into anything yet. These things are a little chewy. Has a bunch of vitamins and minerals. You could definitely taste the vitamins and minerals. And keep the house clean. That's awesome. That's the dream, right? Trade, keep the house clean, enjoy your life. All right, we're 63 votes in. We've got people believing that the markets are going to be going back to all-time highs this week. 54%. And then 46% believe that we're not getting to all-time highs this week. Super Sabo, you're filled. Your order is filled. Good luck to you, sir. Sorry if this is annoying. Me eating, but I gotta eat it. And I have to drink 8 of these bottled waters every day. So which means I'll be peeing a lot. TMI. So sorry. Okay. We missed out on a move. We missed out on a move, guys. We missed out on a freaking short this morning, but it didn't hit my area of entry, and it's just the way it goes. NQ is running, which is nice. So I'd like to see it pull back into a 5-minute demand. Super Saba. Don't know what your stops are like, but you are short on one mini contract, negative 480, 270. It's coming back up. He's short. Said hi, what's up? What up? Welcome to the stream. Got stopped, bro. Sorry to hear that. It is freaking running right now. At least you stuck to your stop, bro. That's what matters. If price flips back up above this trend line, I'm going to be looking to go long. Excuse me. What are you trying to accomplish by drinking that much Kool-Aid? This guy. It's not Kool-Aid. It's 0 sugar, 0 calorie, water, flavor water thing. Fruit punch. It gives water flavor. So what am I trying to accomplish? I'm trying to keep drinking water. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, game plan again. Break above this trend line. We will be looking to go long. Lewis, if you're trying to troll, bro, pretty good troll. We only got 15 likes, guys. Can we get to 20 likes? Is it possible if we can get to 20 likes? I think that'll be the most likes I've ever gotten on a stream. Would mean the world to me. And we're on this journey together. We're on this journey to make money, and we're on this journey to lose weight. We're on this journey to feel better, get our minds right. Okay, guys, I'm going to enter in long. All right, we are in long. I am risking only 300 bucks on this trade. Might be wrong. Might be wrong. Oof. We got hit pretty hard on that one. All right, that was a $283 loss, which I'm totally fine with. It flushed pretty hard. I like the idea of the longs, so I'm still long biased. I'm going to give this one more shot long. We break it. Okay, doesn't look like we're gonna break it, which is fine. So just gonna stay a little bit more patient and wait for the break. Break of this candle. No. If I lose the second trade, I'm done for the day. Because I don't need to push it.
Order filled.
We only need one more like. Let's go. One more like, guys. Can we get that one more like? All right, guys. It doesn't look good. We might be in a little too early. How many likes we got now? 22. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. 20 likes. The most likes I've ever gotten on a live, like while being live. Much appreciated. Let's see if we flip here. Blue line is a TP that I'm looking at. Looking too hot, not looking too hot. Seeing a sell. Yeah, it could be. I'm just taking this counter trend trade off with the trend line break and a 1 hour demand. Broke the lows here. So I'm wondering if we get a retracement higher. Is definitely trying, but Nobby, what's up? What's up? Definitely trying, but don't know if we're gonna get it. I am trading gold currently. I need 1,200 to pass the challenge account, but don't know if we're gonna get all of it. So I'm gonna look to take profit here. What prop firm are you using for your eval? I am on TopStep currently, right? I trade TopStep and Take Profit Trader. Everything in me wants to go to break even. I want to move to break even, but I just got to let this thing breathe. Could go either way. Definition attacking that consolidation. Don't know what that means. All I'm looking for is this blue line, which will be around 800 bucks. Anything on top of that is icing on the cake. We have 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. We are coming up to the 13 EMA. It's going to drop. It certainly can. It can drop hopefully after it gets to this blue line. Should have took 500. Yeah, true. You might be right. You might be wrong. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's the story. What if it flips and goes to the moon? You never know, right? But I just gotta let it do its thing. Well, good luck. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. Means a lot. Looks like you're right. I'm gonna get stopped out, but I'd rather get stopped out than miss out and feel FOMO and all this stuff, right? So it's just the way things are. It might come back good faith. It might. I'm good either way. I'm good either way because it's just a challenge account. It's fake money. All right, that pullback was a little bit stressful. Let's see if we come back. If not, we are cooked. This is gold, XAU USD. $19 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. It's not looking good, not looking good. You have the right attitude, trade your plan. Thanks, brother. I try to. I'm not always perfect at it, so. We might be cooked. Next 5-minute candle opened. It looks like we're going to get stopped out. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going down overall, but that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you counter trend trade in an area, and sometimes you're right and sometimes you're wrong. Look for sells. Yeah, I definitely was looking for sells all morning. It's exactly what I was doing. How many ticks is your SL? I think that's 30 ticks. Take what we get is always a consistent, is always a constant learning, bro. Depends on your time frame. Yeah, I mean, I try to aim for targets. This was my first target. Obviously, it didn't get there. You know what I mean? If I just take a few $100 signs every single time, then it doesn't. I don't know. If I see $400 and I take $400, that's more like gambling to me. I'd rather wait for an area to go long or to take profit than to just close out trades. How do you manage taxes of day trading? If you trade prop firms, you're considered a 1099 contractor. So you're getting paid to perform a service or work or job. So you get taxed as a 1099. So it's less. I don't know what it's like trading live funds and capital gains, stuff like that, but 1099 is much easier to have tax write-offs. Nevertheless, I like your confidence, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's taken a long time to feel confident, but I might be wrong. And when I'm wrong, here's the hard part. Here's the thing I'm still trying to learn. Can I feel okay when I'm wrong? Like if I'm wrong on this trade, I'll be down $584. Let's call it $600. Will I be okay for the rest of the day? Can I swallow the pill, go do my job, shoot content for my clients, put a smile on my face and enjoy the day? Or am I going to let the $600 beat me up? Or raise stop loss when you were at 400? If I raise stop loss at certain price points, I've done this before, and I get stopped out and then it goes long, I'll be frustrated. There's no right or wrong answer. At the end of the day, what matters is your P&L at the end of the year. Did you make money or did you lose money? How does creating an LLC help with trading profit, especially with prop firms? Yeah, creating an LLC is a good idea because, your 1099 you're getting taxed as a 1099, and the business or LLC can be where all the money's sent to. And then if you got to buy a new pair of Nikes, I'm not a tax professional, but if you got to buy a new pair of Nikes that are trading shoes, then that's a tax write-off. I don't know. I'm not a tax professional. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't listen to me. All right, so it's this trend line held or broke, and now it's holding as like a sort of a resistance. So we'll see what happens. I'll just take it out now. It's not looking good because we keep kind of floating in this area. Just trying to build. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Look, I've been losing money for years in trading. Just this year, I just started to get prop firm payouts, and honestly, there's really no wrong or right. It's a system that you create. Maybe if you create the system that says $400, you take profit no matter what. If you see $400, you take profit every single time, or you see $400 in profit and you go to break even every single time. And if it makes you money, bro, freaking, you're beating everybody else, right? So yeah. Okay, we're not out of the clear yet, but if a candle closes above this high, if we close above here at some point, I will go to break even. I just jumped in when you're talking about how to manage taxes with trading. Could you repeat what you said about that? Yeah, if you're trading with a prop firm, you get taxed as a 1099 because you're not trading live funds. You're providing a service to them. You're subcontracted for work, so you don't get taxed as hard as trading live funds and getting capital gains taxed. So if you open up an LLC and you treat the prop firm trading stuff like a business, you can have tax write-offs that make sense for your business in your LLC. What are you trading and what platform? I am trading gold, XAU, USD for Forex guys, GC for futures, and this is TopStep's own trading platform called TopStep X. Okay, the moment I see this candle close above this high, I'm going to 3, 2, 1. Candle closed. We are now going to break even. No matter what, we have won $20. If this trade comes back to break even, we made 20 bucks, guys. W's in the chat. Thanks for explaining. Rejecting at 600s. Futures. Heck yeah. That's where I'm at, bro. All right, so this candle 1 minute did break above this high, so that I told myself I'll go to break even if it broke above this high. And now we're at break even. We're breaking into a 13 EMA on the 5 minute. We're testing it. So just trying to let that hit. Goodish. Zero risk trade. That's right, zero risk trade. But we got 20 bucks. I pocketed 20 bucks, a $20 bill. $20 bills, y'all. What I'm talking about. What's your opinion on taking partials? I'm trading minis right now. So I only have one mini. But if I were trading micros, I think partials is a good idea. It's just not in my repertoire right now. I might do that in the future. Might be something I'd be interested in. Partialing out of trades. I know like legitimate prop firm traders trading millions of dollars, they like to partial in and partial out. Like, for instance, if this is their area to enter, they would have partialed in, bought a few micros. At that level, they're buying minis. Oh, they bought a few minis here, bought a few minis in. They bought a few minis in, and now they're full in, or they scaled in up here. Now they're 10 contracts in, they're fully in. And then they'll start scaling out as they come up here. I'm just not at that level yet. I'm just waiting for price to get to certain places and take profit. New highs? What are you talking about, new highs? Let me check here. NQ is rallying, yes, going towards new highs, 100%. Bitcoin is back to 104K. It was up to 106, but yeah. Let me see if I can make a little bit more money on this trade. If I stop here, I'll be break even for the day. But that's a high probability stop out area. So I'll make 100. Okay, guys, we made 100. We made $80 more. No matter what, we made $100 more. How do you learn how to trade? Do you buy a course? How do you feel about those? Yeah, I have bought courses. I'm not against courses. I will never sell a course, to be honest. Maybe I'll do like consulting or, coaching. Courses do work. My two recommendations are Doyle Exchange, but I don't think he sells courses anymore, and Carmine Rosado. Carmine Rosado is the one course I paid for other courses, but Carmine Rosado's supply and demand changed my trading. And look, everybody's risk or everybody's trading strategy changes. It's not the same for everybody. Okay, so like you have to understand, some people don't like to day trade, be in and out in an hour. Some people like to hold for longs and be in there for days. You gotta fit the trade that fits your personality. If that makes sense. How often do you stream? I try to stream every single day. Is this funded? This is just an eval for TopStep. I have 2 Express accounts with TopStep. Okay, guys, this is the real test. This is the real test. Do we break below here? Do we pop it and come back up? If not, we're out for $100. Looks like it wants to hit the next high. Agreed. I definitely agree. Question is, does it get there? Yeah, man. This is my TP. I'm trying to get to TP. I'll mark this as TP. All right, if I want to hold, I got to wait till this to pass the eval. 1,250 is passing the evaluation. What do you guys think? Should I hold? Should I just take profit? On the 5-minute, we got a long way up, to be honest. We just closed above the 13 EMA, so... Hold! RJ said, hold! Okay, guys, I'm at 2,700. All right, we hit TP. Let's hold. Let's hold. Let's see if we can pass the eval together. You almost there. Yeah, I've got $2,700 in profit, so that means I only need 300. So let's hold. What do you think? What do you do for work, or do you just trade? I manage social media accounts. I have an agency. We have 5 different clients that we manage their content. We build content for them. I shoot with my A7 IV camera rig with the RS4 DJI. Have a team in the Philippines that edits content for me. We post on their behalf, and then I manage call centers. I build call centers. So I do some things outside of trading. Okay, the moment that I see 3,000, I'm closing the trade. 2,800. Do we get it? I'm so nervous. 200 left. I think it's 1,200 right here. I can't do the math. My math's not mathing. $2,843. Oh, yeah, we're so close. All right, I'm going to just stop it here.
Order filled.
All right, we got stopped out in profit. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Heart rate is up, definitely. I'm at $52,784 on the eval. That means I need $300 or so to pass. Planning a short form 4105. Got a limit placed, fingers crossed. 4105. Nice. Yeah, that's a good area to go short. 100%. All right, can we get W's in the chat, guys? Before we got a W here, we got to win. You took the trade. Again, not financial advice, but if you took the trade, congrats. Nice, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's not always that I win on live. Sometimes I lose. Majority of the time I lose. What am I talking about? I'm just kidding. Just going to clean up my charts here. GG's. Let's go. GG's. GG's. W's. W's. All right. Good one, brother. Thank you. Thank you. W. So there's only... we're very close. Don't make fun of me. I can't do math correctly. And I'm Asian. 2784. $216 is all we need to pass. Question is do I push it or do I just come back tomorrow, try to pass? I think I'll take a pullback on this 5-minute demand. 0.95. All right, so the game plan is 4095. We are going to test long. And we'll risk... We just need 200, but that's $400, and this is $300 loss. Buy again from the order block. Nah, don't push it. It's just an eval account. Bio stars. It's fake money. It's just an eval. So if I lose on this trade, I'll be 100% done. Or whatever. So, yeah, exactly. It's just a combine. I'm not taking it too serious. If this was my Express accounts, we done, bro. We're locking ourselves out. We ain't trading anymore. We just made $593. But no, this is just evals. I was thinking about making it a bit lower, but it might not get there, so I'm willing to take the risk. Bruh. You guys see that? Did you guys just see that? Just got cooked. We just got cooked in the opposite way, meaning like we didn't get filled. That would have been game. If I would have held the original trade, we would have hit the $3,000. But again, that's all coulda, woulda, shoulda. No one knows. You could have just rejected and continued lower, right? I know, bro. Crying emoji. Crying emoji. Crying emoji. I literally just took that 15-minute fair value gap. Fair value gap. Bro, TopStep's charts farted. They just farted down here, missing data. It's weird. Nice win, bro. Nice win. Who said they were going to short up in here? Oh, 401.05. That's where they're going to short. Yeah, it's a good area to short. It's a 5-minute supply. So I would look to short there too. Excuse me. Bruh, I am so frustrated right now. We were so close to getting entered, but these demand areas aren't. Oh shoot! These demand areas aren't holding up. Brother, can I work for you? I'm fully staffed right now. I don't know what you do, but I'm fully staffed right now. I appreciate you reaching out though. TopStep chart went nuts, left some candles all the way up above me. Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's missing on the 5-minute. We're missing candles. I don't understand. TopStep like farted or had a brain fart is what I'm trying to say. Okay, another thing, I thought you made more than 600 on that trade. I did, but remember my first trade was a loser. I lost 283. I got stopped out on this wick. Remember? $300 loss. I got stopped out, entered in, and then up there. All right, let me delete this blue line. Let's take a look at NQ. Whoa, what in the NQ is going on? Look at that. That doesn't make any sense. Something weird happened here. I do social media management. Oh, nice. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty set, bro. To be honest, I have accounts and I have a team in the Philippines that edits all the content for me. But yeah, I mean, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if anybody wants to follow me on Instagram, it's ShackMT. There's a Discord in the chat or in the. There's a Discord in the description. Now, it's not really active right now. I post in there. I try to comment. So if you're active trading, looking to be a part of a community that's from ground zero, welcome. You're welcome to join. Yeah, NQ is rubbish on TopStep. Bro, yeah, what the freak is this, man? Look at that. It's crazy. So we're not going to watch NQ. We're just going to go back to gold. What the... Oh yeah, something weird happened. Very, very sus. $4095. I still like this 5-minute demand. So somewhere down here, I'm going to look to go long. What happened for me? It must have been news or something. I got to go now. Have a great day and happy trading, mate. Northern Bimbler, appreciate you the comment. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great day yourself. Mate, is that Australian? Have a great day in Australia. Or I think a lot of countries say mate, but take care, bro. I have to use the bathroom pretty bad. I've been drinking a lot of water.
Order filled.
All right, we are in. We're going to risk $300. And if we get stopped out, I am done for the day. And we just need to make 200. We'll just call it 300 to make sure we pass if we get there. $2,922. Oh, 70 bucks away. Can we just get 293? So close. So close. Stressful. What broker do you use? I'm a new subscriber. Thanks, man. Appreciate the sub. This is TopStep. It's an evaluation. TopStep is a prop firm, so they don't necessarily use a broker. We need this pop. If we don't get the pop, we might have a loser here. JCF draws. Welcome. What's up? So right now we're just trying to pass an evaluation. I'm at $2,852. We need 200-ish or so to pass, so that's what I'm trying to hold for. What percent risk do you trade? Do you recommend in a 150K account? He said, close it. That made me laugh. He said, Evan just jumped out of nowhere. He said, close it. Bro, if I lose, I lose. It's all good. I don't really look at percentages when I'm trading prop firm accounts because it's just fugazi. It's fake money. And I have a long form video coming out. I have a video coming out talking about prop firm accounts and how 150K is not really 150K. You're trading $4,500. So your risk should be different. And then your risk should be different, in my opinion, on evals. Like, I like to risk more on evals because it's all fake and you have to get to a certain price target to even get funded. And then once you're funded, that's when I recommend sizing down extremely. What's your reason behind this trade? Yeah, so we popped into a 1 hour demand, and then on the 5 minute, we've been trending upwards. We had a winner already. On this specific trade, I was looking for it to bounce into a 5 minute demand, which you can't see on TopStep charts because they're all jacked up right now. But it tapped into a 5 minute demand, which is on 4095. And then I was looking for it to retest the trend line, but it looks like it's breaking it now to make the next leg higher. So it's just looking for, right? That's the reason. You're trading gold or NQ. This is gold. Evan, you might be right, bro. You might be right. I should just close the trade. Oh man, it's so funny. What's up, man? How's it going? I'm already up 1700 with Asia last night. Haven't seen any good trades. Nice, congrats. Nice on the win. Nice win. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're gonna get to 3,000. Come on, 2,700, 900. Bro, we're so close to passing. Sorry guys, I'm gonna read this news or read the comments in just a second. 932, 942, 982. Bro, please don't. Please don't. Okay, I'm definitely going to break even at this point. Ah. Okay. Okay. All right. We really 900. Come on, 962. 982. 900. Close.
Filled.
$53,010. Let's go. We just passed 2 evals. Hold on. I'll show you guys. Bro, so stressful. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. GG's, everybody. GG's. To everybody, to anybody new, do not trade with your own capital. Use a prop firm. I've been trading 4 years and I still use them. Much safer and you get 10x leverage. Yeah, 100%. I like prop firms, but I also don't like them at the same time. I have a whole video about it. I'll send it out. All right, let me show you guys. Transform. Boom. Should be on the screen. W's in the chat. If you have not subscribed, hopefully that earns your subscription. Would love to have you a part of the family, the trading family. If you haven't joined the Discord, let's join the Discord. Let's chat it up in there. GG's, W's, nice. Thanks, congratulations, thank you. Nice one, let's go. Yeah, I mean, if I was trading a Express account right now, I would definitely be holding. But yeah, that was a great win. That was solid. We got to pass. That's 2 funded accounts. Now 4 funded Express accounts. Yeah. Gotta calm down, to be honest. I feel euphoric from passing, but that's just gambling, guys. I gotta like chill out, to be honest. Like, it's great win, W's, yes, let's go. But I also have to like remember, like, this could have been a loss and I could be down, right? So celebrate for a short few minutes, and then we just kind of come back to reality. It's just a fake TopStep combine account. Will you copy trade your 3 XFAs? Gonna sub, by the way. Thanks, man. BioStars, appreciate it. I am going to trade the 2 Express accounts separately. So this will be 2 Express accounts, and then the other 2 separate Express accounts, because those are already up 2,000. I'm not gonna copy trade. I used to copy trade, and then I would like do the math, like, oh, I made 500 on one account times 4. That's $2,000 in a day. Yeah, and I'd get all like excited, and I can't do that. Got to ride the high and then take the day off. 100%, Evan. Evan, hold up, Evan. You told me to close it, bro. You told me to close it. Evan said, ride the highs. But he told me to close it, though. I'm just kidding, Evan. Just having fun. Yeah, my goal, guys, just gonna be completely honest. My goal is to grow this community, grow the platform that I'm in right now, Discord and everything. And I want to offer referrals to Take Profit Trader, to TopStep, because I can earn commission from that, right? This isn't easy. I was wrong. Evan, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have fun sometimes, man. Like, I gotta have some fun with this, because like I'm with you since 6:30 this morning, everybody. I'm just, yeah, you gotta have fun. And what I was trying to say is I want to earn commission. Like, if you guys want to buy TopStep accounts, if you want to buy Take Profit Trader accounts, I want to be able to earn commission, because you're going to trust me. I have other prop firms right now that are not reputable that want me to support them right now. Even with my channel, I only have 1,000 subscribers. They want me to support them. They want to give me free evals, and they want to pay me to make a video. And I'm saying no, because they're not like legitimate prop firms, you know? I'm a new follower. Do you have an Instagram account? Yes, my Instagram is ShackMT, same as the YouTube channel. ShackMT. My name is me Shaq, and then just call me Shaq. You guys can call me Shaq. But yeah, I have to pee, but I'm holding it a little bit longer. I want to hang out a little bit longer, to be honest. My next meeting's at 9, and then I have to drive an hour and 30 minutes to my client's office in Prescott, Arizona. Which I need to check what time that is at. Hold on. Gotta be there by 11. If I leave now, I get there at 9:48. Okay, I got perfect time. I'm a new follower. Do you have an Instagram? Bro, do you give away to celebrate the funded moment? Hey, I'm working on... Actually, you know what? I want to do a giveaway. And you know what? I will. And I don't know what Take Profit or TopStep wants to be like an affiliate with them. But I want to give away accounts coming from the prop firm. But I will. You know what? I will do a giveaway of a 50K TopStep account. You got to have PayPal, Venmo, PayPal or Venmo. Sorry guys, that's the only two ways that I'll do it. You'll get a follower and a new update today. Yes, sir. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm that's funny. Do a giveaway to celebrate the funded. I like it. That's what I'm here for. So you have my word. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, would love to earn your subscription. And I'll give away a funded account with TopStep. I'll just need to think about how I'm going to do it. Bro, I thought about crypto, but I know how crypto works. You know, I have too much money that I put into a crap coin. And I'm still holding the bag. I know how it works, but I don't know. Just don't feel comfortable sending crypto, to be honest. So if there's a way for me to pay for it and pass it over, then I would love to do that. But for now, PayPal or Venmo. Anything. PayPal, Venmo, or Zoom PayPal, which I can do. That's overseas, and I'll cover the fees if it's not too crazy. So PayPal, that's international. Venmo, that's stateside. And Zoom PayPal, which is how I pay my employees in the Philippines. Those are the ways that I'll pay for accounts. What your strategy is supply and demand? Yep, that's correct. Yeah, supply and demand, break a structure, trendline breaks. Ete, welcome. Yellen, welcome. Let me be the first one to get the account, please. You did mention it, but I can't just give it to you, bro. Like, for the fun and games, we gotta do like some sort of drawing, some sort of like thing. You know what I mean? We gotta do that. I do appreciate you bringing it up. So shouts out to Joseph for bringing up the giving away of an account. Please help me buy an account. Yes, listen guys, if you're in a position where you need help to buy an account, I don't suggest trading prop firms, because it is like a gambling. It is like a casino. Prop firms make money when you lose, when you blow up accounts. That's how they profit. I'm not against them. It's a business. All of us have the right to buy a prop firm account or not. They're not forcing us to, but if we decide to, just know the game is for us to lose. It's all set up for us to lose. Do they want us to lose? Deep down inside, yeah. But they also need people to win. So sorry for like the back and forth. Cheers, mate. Nice trades today. Ciao. Peace out, brother. Appreciate you. It was fun hanging out. I'm a beginner. Do you have tutorials? I do. They're not the greatest. They're in my channel. If you scroll down, I kind of talk about supply and demand, but I wouldn't like lean on that too much. It was a long time ago. You got a Telegram channel? I don't, but I do have a Discord, right? Discord. It's in the chat or in the description. Please join if you'd like. Want to grow the community there. Entry confirmation is a break of trend line in supply and demand zones. Pretty much, yes. But I also add in break of structure. So, you know, Higher highs, lower high, higher high, lower high. If it makes a new lower low, I would enter in at the 5-minute supply or 5-minute demand, whichever way. I have well-tested edge in NAS. That's awesome. Nice, nice. I just want to learn it. I tried too many times, but every time I lost. It's not easy, guys. I've been doing this since 2020, and I've been losing money since 2020 until this year, getting payouts. There's no easy way around it. Like time on the screen is really the only way. For instance, right now I'd be interested in a buy because we're in this black candle's a 5-minute demand. Okay, doesn't look good, but I'm just following the trend, right? It doesn't look good in the sense like why would you buy right now, but I'm just following the trend. Clean this up a bit. So yeah, I would look to go long right now, up into this supply zone. I'm not taking it because I already passed the accounts and I'm pretty much done. I only have like a little bit of time for my next meeting, but I would look to go long. I want to learn to try, but I'm lost. Nigeria are the best retail traders. Okay, let's go Nigeria. Do you trade on order blocks? I don't know what order blocks are, to be honest. I trade supply and demand. No, your analysis isn't correct. Oh, my bad. Thanks. You trading what time frame? I focus on the 1 minute. I focus on 1 minute entry area, 5-minute supply and demand entry areas. Okay, let me simplify that. Every day I come in, if you guys join early enough, I literally go to the 1 hour and I mark off supply and demand zones. So this pink box or purple box I drew out earlier this morning before it even tapped the area. So it tapped it and went short. And then I also drew out this demand right here. So this morning my boxes look like this. So I know that I want to be able to take trades in some of these areas. That's it. 1-to-1 R isn't a really good idea. Okay. I don't know who you are, but if you're making millions of dollars, you have every right to say what you're saying. But I know guys who make a lot of money off of 1-to-1 R. Order blocks and breaker blocks are the best. Bro, guys like you, man, you're so definitive in the way you speak that I'd be inclined to think that, I'm just stop there. Whenever someone's so definitive about what they believe and how to trade things, when they want to be right about their setups and their strategy and how they should do things and you should be doing it their way, who cares? Who gives a crap if you're right? Like I keep saying, someone could take a short when the moon is full moon and it's low tide and I don't know, the wind is at 10 miles per hour and they take a short every single time those three confluences happen. And if they win money, who cares? That's my little rant. Order blocks and breaker blocks are the best. What platform do you use? This is TopStep X platforms, a prop firm. Is this gold? Yes, it is. This is gold. So as of right now, there is a trend line break that currently is happening on the 1 minute. Like this. So if it currently holds, then shorts down to here. I have a position on BTC right now. It's going well. That's awesome. Bitcoin is solid. It is recovering from getting lower than 100 grand last week, which is crazy to see. So it's moving. It's moving nicely. NQ moving nicely. So the markets are back. I know the stimulus checks were pretty interesting to everybody. here stateside, so it kind of makes everything bullish. But it might be a trap, to be honest. Anything can just happen this week, some sort of news event, more tariffs, or whatever the case is. So I think this might be a bull trap or a bear trap, I think. So yeah. Hello, brother. Any trades today? Yeah, we already took 2 trades and passed the prop firm account, which is why I'm showing the 53K on the screen there. So we passed already, so I'm not going to trade anymore. You pretty much trade the same way I do. I like trading structure and breaks. Same. Very simple. I try to keep it simple. Like right now, cool. This would be pretty cool. Short in this 5-minute supply. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high. Boom. We broke this lower low. Or this lower high. If this 5-minute candle, this one that we're in right now, closes below this level, I would like to short here to go lower. U.S. government reopened today really has impact on the market. I don't know it. I don't think you're correct on that. It says they are looking to reopen. It's not official. It's all just new. It's all like hearsay. So you know what they say, buy the rumor, sell the news, or something like that. So I think things are rallying on the rumors of the government opening, but it's not official. Is the government shutdown over? It's still closed. Government's still closed. Oh, that's great, bro. I don't know if you remember me, but glad to see your trades went good today, mate. Living room. Sounds familiar. And then you saying mate brings me back. I was in another office back then, I think, when you joined. I was when I had like 20 people watching for like the entire time. So yeah, welcome back, man. I appreciate you coming in and saying what's up. Is that the Universal logo? Like Universal Studios logo on your icon? Because if it is, my wife and I love me some Universal Studios. Yeah, very simple, man. I try to add ICT to it a bit because those liquidity sweeps are crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest, but it might work. Like right here, I think we broke below an hour demand, which might consider a liquidity sweep, but I don't know what that is. If it works for you, keep it going, bro. Sorry, that's the sentimental analysis. Okay. I have to get out of here. Catch you tomorrow. Good luck. Thanks, man. Oh, good work. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Rello the Great. Rello, I know you. I remember you. Have a great day. This supply looks like order block with FEG. Order block. See, I don't know, bro. This is a setup for me right now. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, lower high, lower low. Broke this structure. Enter in short up here. Would be the play. Nice. You made profit. I was worried. James, what's up? Yeah. Sorry I had you worried, man. Sorry I had you worried, but we came out passing the accounts today. Love from the UK. You'll probably remember that. And yes, it is, mate. My parents taking me there when I was a kid all through my teenage years. That's awesome, man. Yes, I remember you. Yes, I remember you now. My wife and I love some Universal. We lived in Tampa, Florida. Majority of our life, we'd go to Universal and Disney World like twice, 3 times a week because we had our passes there. So, yeah. Sumit Singh. Okay. ... Okay. ... Welcome. What are the confirmations? Confirmations to go short. Right now, why I would go short is one, if I just look at this time frame, we're shorting, right? We're just looking the 5-minute, we're selling off. 2, we have a break of a trend line, right? 3, we have a break of structure. So those 3 confluences would want me to go short up here. it would mean the world to me if you haven't done so. If you could tap that like button, helps me get to the algorithm gods, push me through the algorithm, and sends me to all the cell phones in the world. And hopefully people stop and join. Stop right now. If you're scrolling and you're in my live, stop right now. It was meant to be you right now. Yeah, you watching, you stopping and scrolling. It was meant to be. You're supposed to be a part of this trading family. Boom. Okay, guys, I got to get ready for my work day. I appreciate you. This is so much fun. Tomorrow, I may or may not be live. I have to be somewhere early in the morning, so I might be live for a short amount of time. But genuinely, all I care about is just having a good time with you guys. Whether we make money or not, it's just about having fun. You know what I mean? Just have fun. If you haven't done so, follow me on ShackMT for my Instagram. If you haven't joined the Discord is in the description. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love and earned your subscribe. And I appreciate you. Already like done. Sorry, brother. I don't know what you mean. Take care.